Hey boy, I'm your new stepfather. I'm your stepdaddy. Alright, so your mama sent me to talk to you. So, I'm your new stepdaddy and I moved into your place here with your mama. Your dad's weak. He was always a weak little man. So she needed a real man to step up and get in charge and take care of her life. And I guess I gotta take care of your life now. So, you're 14. You're basically a grown man now. When I was 14, I was working construction. I was doing all kinds of odd jobs. Look at me now, living in your mama's house with you. So, while you're under my roof, I'm going to have to give you some ground rules because things are going to be changing up around here in this household, okay? Alright, rule number one is this. No more sody pop, alright? You're going to drink black coffee until you're about 21, then you could start drinking beers. When I first started working in one of the shops back in the day, and I was sitting there, first day on the job, I look back and I see an older man. He's about 5 years before he was going to retire. He was just chugging down a 12-pack of beer. I say, "Hey, sir, why are you drinking a 12-pack of beer?" He looked up at me and he said, "Hey, if you're going to be in this line of work, you better start chugging. It can get you through the day." Since then, I never looked back. I mean, you're pretty lucky. I'm giving you all this advice because, I never had a father growing up, so, I'm hooking you up with some real good advice to become a real man. You're really lucky to have a man like me in your house. I'm sorry, your mama's house. My house now, because I'll be paying 25% of the bills. Alright, rule number two is this. Since this house is paid for, it was left in the family will from your grandfather, time to start saving. I started saving as soon as I moved in here. It's easy when you don't have a mortgage payment and a house payment. You can start saving up money. It's still hard. Times are hard. But that's what you gotta do. When you're a real man, you gotta go out there, hunt, try to find yourself a nice job, find yourself a nice girl that had a house left for her and from her family. You move in there. That's how you gotta do it. That's how us real men do it. So the sooner the better. As soon as you turn 18, you better get out of the house. Simple as that, alright? So you got about 3.5 years to think about what you want to do with your life, and then you get out of here, alright? Hey, you should be thanking me for this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Rule number 3 is this. We're going to be going to church every Sunday. At my church. Not whatever you were doing. Even if you don't go to church, whatever religion you are, you're going to my church. Your mama's coming with me. We're going to dress up in our Sunday best. Wake up at the crack of dawn. We're going to have a nice family breakfast. Lots of bacon, eggs, sausage, toast, orange juice, milk, syrup, pancakes. And I don't want you to make a fool of me in church either. You're going to sit down, be quiet, shut up, and listen to what the good preacher's telling you. Because I don't want you to make Pastor Mike think that I'm not good. Rule number 4 is this. No more video games. Video games are for kids. If I catch you with a video game, I'm going to be throwing it out in the front lawn. I'm going to roll it over with my John Deere tractor. Brand new that I just bought with your mom's money. Rule number 5, don't bring up any of my past. You're going to be smart and get on that internet and start typing up my criminal record and history and all that stuff. You're going to sit there and think you're smart and stuff. I'm smarter than you. Just remember that. Just remember that, boy. You start bringing up my previous convictions, there's going to be a problem. Alright, boy? You're going to sit there and say, "Oh, you were a bad man in the past." Well, listen, I'm good now. Alright? Pastor Mike doesn't even need to know anything about that. So you shut up. One more thing. If you need to take a dump, you got to ask for my permission. Because I don't want to be going in and have to take a dump after you. I come first. If I need to take a dump and you got to, I always got to go first. That's a rule. Listen, kid. Man to loser here. I love your mother very much. And it's just an inconvenience that I have to deal with you for the next 3.5 years till you get out and you become whatever you're going to become. Probably some big loser just like your father. But until then, you're under my roof. You're going to abide by these rules. And you can call me stepdad, you can call me daddy, you can call me those two things. Other than that, papa, I'm not your papa. Papa is for people that love you. That's not me, okay? I don't love you. I love your mother. And that should be enough for you to respect me enough, all right? Anyways, from here on out, I hope we have a great relationship. I get, and that sounds a little weird. We got an agreement. All right, yeah, that sounds more proper. And if anything comes up later on, I'll tell you. And if punishment needs to be administered, I'll have to do that. I have to whoop that ass. Old stepfather's gonna have to whoop that ass. All right, no more video games. Get out there and start filling out them job applications. If you got homework, that comes last. All right, bye.